Let's now walk through the performance step within the Auditors module, one of the core phases of audit execution that brings clarity, control, and structure to the fieldwork process. The purpose of this step is to make audit execution more effective by enabling the team to assign responsibilities, set account-level materiality, perform sampling, document testing results, and maintain proper audit documentation, all in alignment with the applicable standards. Once the trial balance is uploaded, you'll see the total closing balance and the number of ledgers displayed at the top. You'll also notice various risk profiling symbols, reflecting the risks flagged on accounts during the risk assessment process. These indicators help you plan and design your substantive testing. The first task is to assign each financial statement area to team members. This promotes accountability and ensures every area is properly managed. Next, you can start variance analysis and record the reasons for any variances at the ledger level or lead sheet level. After that, define materiality thresholds at the account balance level. Simply enter the required percentage. The system calculates the amount automatically, and the threshold column shows whether each account is above or below its limit. Remember, this is different from the overall materiality set at the financial statement level during planning. This step tailors audit procedures to account-specific materiality. Now move to the sampling process. Sampling can be done at the secondary grouping or final ledger level. To access the sampling interface, open the Action menu, the three-dot icon, on the relevant ledger or group. If the data source is Tally, ledgers populate automatically. For other ERPs, you can upload subledgers in Excel format, and by default the software will pick up the first row of your Excel file as headers. You just have to map them to the provided columns, so the system aligns them correctly. Once done, you'll see two main approaches: statistical sampling and custom sampling. Within statistical sampling, three methodologies are available. 1. Simple random sampling. 2. Stratified random sampling. 3. Monetary unit sampling, MUS. For simple random sampling, a threshold column appears. Enter your cutoff based on professional judgment. Items above it are key and must be tested. Non-key items below the threshold are generated randomly. For stratified random sampling, the strata are predefined. Simply pick how many samples you want from each stratum. Under MUS, the platform shows the cumulative ledger value and picks samples by dividing that total by your given sample count, then selecting items at such interval. All generated samples appear under the Sampling tab within the Performance step. For each ledger, you'll see the list of samples. Key samples are those which are above the given threshold and are highlighted with this star mark. You can resample non-key items if needed, but key items must be tested. From here, you can also request supporting documents directly by clicking on Request Document option, for example, invoices or confirmations. This integrates with the document request system, and all the drafted requests will get saved under the Document Requests item tab reflected under Utilities, which we will cover separately. Before testing, assign attributes to each sample. For that, click on arrow next to Add Attribute. You'll notice an Import Attribute option. There are three ways to do it. First, attributes can be imported from the system's standard library by choosing Suggested by AuditorsDesk option, Second, fully customized by you by using custom option. Once customized, it gets automatically saved in user library. Third, where the previously saved attributes can be further imported from user library if required again. These options can also be used in combination with one another. Sample testing is done by clicking View in the Action column. Once supporting documents are received from the client, upload them using Add Attachments. You can toggle View Documents to see the files within the software while you verify data ls such as voucher number, amount, and date. Record your conclusions for each sample. If the support matches, the Result tab will show yes, otherwise it will flag no. You can also test samples against the designed or imported attributes and record your observations. To record an observation, you must first complete the verification of samples. Once that's done, you can flag a major observation for review at the manager or partner level using the Add Observation option. Select the sample you want to attach the observation to, then indicate whether this exceptional sample could reasonably affect the entire cluster. If it does, tick Yes and proceed to log the observation, clearly stating its nature. Finally, click Submit. After submission, the observation automatically flows into the Wrap-Up Procedures tab under Reporting, tagged to the assigned manager's ID for review. Managers and senior managers can review the observation, add any further comments, and, once satisfied, forward it for partner review. At the partner stage, the observation appears under the Wrap-Up dashboard. Partners have the authority to either accept or drop the observation after their due consideration of the details submitted by the manager for the said observation. They can either accept the point for its inclusion in the audit report or drop it. If an observation is dropped, the partner must provide a rationale for the decision.